Okay, guys, what's up? This is Neff, and this is still Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This is my fourth playthrough. For about 2 or 3 days. I've been grinding, so as you can see, yeah, 15 skill points and this much money. Now I know I have like 2 or 3, I think 3 videos mentioning or explaining where you can grind, like late, early in the game and late in the game. I guess this is a summary of both videos. Now I am at the very last part of the game. That's why I decided to grind. I wanted to get all the skills of some here: Shinobi Arts, Prosthetic Arts, Ashina, and the Temple Arts. I got them all. It's the one that's left. It will be the guy, I forgot his name, I think Tengu, that will give you these if you've almost got all of the prosthetic arts. You can do that in your first playthrough, but you're going to have to grind a lot if you want to get everything in just one playthrough. But it's impossible to get all the prosthetic tools or upgrade all the prosthetic tools in just one playthrough because it requires lapis lazuli, and you can only get maximum of 4 or 5 per playthrough, I think. Now, as this video will be focused on explaining where you can grind early in the game and late. So we'll go here. Okay, so before I continue, take note, my attack power is already 48, and this is my 4th playthrough. Again, I'm already late in the game. Only main boss I have left to kill is Inichiro and the Sword Saint, and I'm aiming for the purification ending on this playthrough. Now that said, my damage to the enemy's posture and their damage to me will be a bit higher compared if you're playing this for the first time. This is where I was grinding. I grinded here for about a week on my very first playthrough, and the best tip I can give you for skills that you can acquire is going to be this is a case-to-case basis. You need to get either these. As it says, it will increase the effects of recovery items. This is for the healing gourd, pellet, rice, fine snow, the sweet rice, divine grass. I am not sure if that counts because it heals your health like full and cures any status. I'm not also sure if this counts for the persimmons or permisons, since that's for posture, recovering postures. But this, you combo this with this skill, every time you perform a death blow, it will help you recover. If you have this skill, then you also have these two. It increases the amount of health you recover. As for the death blow, it's when the enemy has like a red dot, when you have their posture max and you counter, or if you're doing assassinate or do a stealth kill, that all counts as a death blow, and that will help you recover health. So that's the best skills that I aimed for. Then I went for the suppressed sound and stealth. Those skills are what you need best. Then from there, depends on what you want to get. I'm not the kind of player that goes to fancy acrobatic skills and attacks in this game. I've seen some. I don't do it. For me, the most effective combat art that I use, the praying strikes, exorcism, and whirlwind. Where is that whirlwind? This one. This is for crowd control, and that's what I used for a very very long time here. So let's change first. So I have it already. Now you don't need to equip 3 prosthetic tools, just the 2 that you're usually using. For me, these 2 are the best. So this is the most upgraded one. This is second to the last upgrade. If you use this, there's like 1 or 2 seconds delay. No, it's not worth it for me. It's 1 or 2 seconds in this game can mean a lot. You can kill. As for the quick items, if you're just grinding, you don't need the homeward idle. I also suggest you remove it. Just leave too. So when you cycle through your items, it's easy. On my second playthrough and onwards, I always have these equipped. These 3. And with that all being said, I'm just gonna show you now how to grind in this place early in the game. Again, this is just to show you. I'm gonna rest just to reset the place. This will only work if you've been through this area, but if this is your first time playing, do not continue with Lady Butterfly. It's hard to kill Lady Butterfly. You need at least 5 healing gourd, unless you're really good at countering and you're not trigger happy. You cannot be trigger happy with your mouse in this game. Just need to press like just that. And after you attack, then hold after the move. After you do a slash, immediately press and hold the counter. So if you're playing on a console, I don't know what buttons you press. I don't have a console, so yeah. The reset. Again, I'm just gonna do this as fast as I can. What you do is just you run, you kill this guy, then you just run straight, ignore the enemies, kill the archer. You don't have to death blow everyone. Boom. As you see, once you have that skill, once you death blow someone, you will recover health. Here, again, aim for the archer. Then kill the other guys one by one. Boom. So once you have that skill that once you do a death blow, you can recover health. You can be a bit reckless, but just be very careful. Once you kill the 3, one here inside. There was an item here before, if I remember it right. If it's your first time playing this game, this is where you're supposed to climb up. And you kill the archer first, but since the door is open, it will make our lives easier. So just climb up. From here, you can either go left or right. One side has the chickens. Kill 1, 2. Once they jump, immediately just block or spam your block. Oh. See? Crowd control, right? Now from here, be careful, hide, jump, stealth kill. Instead, that's where you go. You will get the prosthetic tool, the axe. Then this dude didn't die, so yeah. Once that's done, you can actually just run. That kill this guy. This enemy will always wave the torch that will call for the other enemies. Now you can also use if you have the balloons, you use this before you collect the money, and you also use this for I think you best to use this before you start grinding, so you'll get a higher chance. So when I was grinding here before, it was where I got a lot of pellets here. I'll use the balloon later. That kill. Now aim for the archer. First, ignore everyone else. You climb on that corner. Then just run. Run back. If you're here, it's easier. Again, I'm doing this like it's the first time you're here. Let's run back. Cheese. Then, because there's gonna be some dogs here. See, there's a dog in the corner. So if you're in a corner, or if you feel like they're gonna attack, come on, dog. Sometimes they just won't charge. This is where you will get the flame vent. Right there, the fire. Now you've done that. All the items. There's another dog here. The dog. Someone sleeping. I think there's another dog. See? It just runs. One more guy here at the end. Okay, let's see. You can also, if you've gone past the part where you can upgrade your prosthetic tool, you will start getting those crafting items here. Now we're just gonna equip. I'm not gonna use a lazulite. This is actually enough. Here, you do. Oh, this guy first. Alright. Now the loaded axe will give you hyper armor. It's one of the few items and moves here. Grants you hyper armor. So just take it easy. So this dude. This guy is easy to kill, even if it's your first time here. Very easy to kill. Now, there was a shinobi hunter here, the guy with the long staff. You kill that guy again. This will only be effective if you've gone through the area first. So that's how we did it before, so I'm not gonna do it really fast. Go back. So if you're used to doing the grind here, this is how you can do it really fast. You move the lock on, just run. Got that. Then don't get the items first. The archer. Take this guy. Then just somewhere at the corner. Then once you kill them all, use the balloon. Grab all money and items and you gain more. Then just run. So run back. Now you only do a death blow if you need to recover your health. You don't really need to death blow everyone. So again. Kill. Oh, come on. Boop. 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 Or if they still have like a really small bar in their health left, you do a death blow. Going back here. This guy always waves his torch. You have time to attack. Then you run on back. This guy. Then you always need to climb up in this corner. And you run. That's what's gonna happen if they all gang up on you. Just here you can cheese. Two dogs are dead. Oh no, one dog. And regardless of what playthrough you are at, enemies can still kill you. Like, see my health. Still alive? Yeah, still alive. Okay. Run here. Just run. And okay, all the wolves are dead. Same as before. Balloon. Gather everything, just run. Eat pellets. Now this guy, kill him. Next. Boom. Run. Just run up. Cover your health. Go with the axe. He's dead. Okay. Oh, I actually missed this. Okay. So again, if you can really do that fast, give or take 3 or maximum 5 minutes. Repeat that again and again, and you will get money, experience, skill points, pellets. You'll get a lot. That's where you grind, or how you grind early in the game. Now as for late game, I'm not sure about the other players, but this is for me still the best. Number 1, the amount of experience you get, really high. Really high. But the enemies are of course harder. I did die while I was grinding for this. I died about 3 times. And of course, depending on how much skills or skill points you have, or the experience, You might lose more or less, because you always lose half. And you can see it on the screen, but I have 30% unseen aid. So from here, you can remove what you don't need. Always stick with 2. Then just forward. Boom, boom. Boom. This place is also good for mastering the Mercury counter, because that enemy, you have to use Mercury counter. The samurais here, you also use Mercury counter. Then the guys in the red suits, you have to learn to counter really fast. From here, let's move on. If you're lucky, you can still kill some of them. Kill the ninjas first. Boom, boom, boom. Now, just be very careful. It's like a Royal Rumble. As you can see, just out of nowhere, they'll use that skill and attack you, right? This guy has poison. The ninjas that have poison, they have like a white hood. You just sidestep. They have the same moves as the guys with the black hood, but they just have a white hood, and they do poison attacks like that. I think that's Sabimaru they're using. Just run. Jump. And you notice the experience, 4,208. This is my fourth playthrough, that's why it's not high. But if it's your first, you still get like 1,000. That's still high. This guy, easy money. Boom. Run. This is something I noticed here. So when you jump, if you aim for that guy, the right side, you will miss. You will just miss. I don't know why. Maybe there's a difference. I don't really know. Always aim for the guy on the left. Jump. You hold forward. Then this guy. So that's a move you don't use that move that much. But you can Mercury counter it. And once you see them jump and do that move, just immediately that attack is a combination of 4 hits. And it can like take half or more than half of your health. This dude, again, easy money. I did that for 3 days, like 1 or 2 hours each. I got 15. My money is 66,000. I'm not gonna use that. There's nothing else I can buy. Here, again, just go back from the start. Cast commune idle and repeat. So if you want to get all the skills in one playthrough, if you want to get everything in one playthrough, or at least as much as you can, then go ahead. Again, just doing this how I usually do it. Run. Boom, dead. You'll notice I'm not talking once I start the fight. It's kind of hard to concentrate. Oh. They're just hit, run. You help the samurais as much as you can, and you aim for these guys. That's a problem though. Then kill this guy. See, it's really out of nowhere. They'll use that move. That's why you need to master the Mikiri counter. Boom. Now before you go anywhere else, kill this dude. You see my health. You see that ninja? It's the guy that was here. Now sometimes he will see the fight and join. Let's take advantage. Whoa, he hits me. Jump. Boom. There you go. Then again, just run up. Go in stealth. It's hard to sneak on these guys. You don't have those two stealth skills. I'm guessing and I'm hoping by the time you reach this area, you already have those skills, so it will make your life easy. Again, jump. See the red dot, left click. Attack this guy. See? You just counter all of his attacks. You can just easily kill the dude. Then again. Self kill. And you're done. So no fancy moves, no use of anything, none of that. Where it says that not getting hit or perfect counter, perfect deflect. Just plain good old patience, perseverance, and doing something again and again, and you learn. I'm not into those fancy smooth stuff. But yeah, just rare strikes. Works. And fourth playthrough, it works. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead now and finish this game. Gonna go back to the temple. Well, I can just teleport to near the secret passage. And I'm just going to go ahead and use all my money, but I'm gonna stop here. Excuse me. I'll continue the next video. Again, that's gonna be the last and final episode for my playthrough for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I'm gonna miss this game. I'll probably play it every now and then, but I won't be recording or uploading. So yeah, so like and subscribe if you want to, and in the next one. Yeah, thank you.